Hey guys, real quick before this video starts, I just want to let you guys know that I've made tutorials on how I farm both legendary and exotic engrams. So if you're wondering how I manage to get so many every week, check those videos out by clicking the links that are on screen now or in the description box below. They should answer any questions you may have on how I manage to get all the engrams that I do open in these videos. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, and as always, thanks for watching. What is going on guys, 2.0 here, and in today's video I'm going to be reaching level 335 over on my Cryptarch rank. So no, it's not like level 335, can't quite get there just yet, but we are going to be reaching level 335 with the Cryptarch. You can see here I'm nearly halfway through level 334, and I do have a bunch of engrams on me that I'm going to be opening in this video that will tick me over to 335. I had the idea for this video a few weeks back when they announced that the light level cap was going to be increased to 335, and I thought it was quite funny how I was nearly level 335 with the Cryptarch. Well, I say nearly, I did only just hit level 300 a few weeks ago. It was about 3 weeks ago, so it did take a lot of grinding to get up to 335, but I wanted to make this as a kind of April Fool's Day video. I've never done anything like this on the channel before, but I thought it was a pretty good idea, and so here it is. I did think that some people may complain about it, so I have tried to make it so that it doesn't look like a clickbait kind of video, whilst keeping it still as an April Fool's Day video as well. So that is why the word Cryptarch is very early on in the title there, and the light levels are never mentioned once. The thumbnail also never mentions anything to do with light levels, so I made sure to do that just to tone down the complaints and make it as least clickbait-esque as I possibly could. And also, before we get into opening these, I just want to clear one thing up as well really quickly, and that is the fact that a lot of people are going to be wondering why I don't save these engrams that I will be opening in just a moment until the update comes out that will be out in a few weeks. Because I have had quite a few comments like that on engram opening videos lately, and I do appreciate the people are telling me to save engrams, well, the people that say it nicely at least, but I will let you guys know that my vault is pretty much full right now, and the only way for me to make any space without dismantling items that I do actually want to keep is by opening some of my engrams. And if you are a long time viewer on the channel, you'll know by now that I do get a lot of engrams, hence the reason why I am about to get my Cryptarch to level 335, and so I will easily get all of these engrams back and more before the update drops in 12 days. And like I said, my vault is pretty full right now, or at least it was until I pulled all the engrams out, so don't worry about that. I will have plenty of engrams to open by the time the update comes out, and I will be doing a video on day one of the update where we will try and get some nice new gear. But anyway, with those two things cleared up, let's get into opening some engrams, guys. So if you take a look at the engrams that I do actually have for this video, we can see here we have got 2 legendary primary engrams as well as 1 exotic primary engram. We then have 2 legendary special weapon engrams, 2 legendary heavies and an exotic. We also have 2 helmets that are legendary as well as an exotic gauntlet, 2 chest pieces that are legendary, and finally an exotic chest piece. So let's get straight into opening these and see what we will get. We'll start with the legendaries first. We'll go with a legendary chest where we're going to get Vermilion Stripe 1.0 as well as another Vermilion Stripe 1.0. By the way, if this doesn't get me up to level 335, I think my maths checks out and that should get me past level 335, but I've got a couple more engrams in the vault that I am actually saving for the update. I'll pull a couple of those out just in case we don't get there. I'll probably have a few more people complaining that I should have saved them, but we will pull them out just in case we don't get there, but I'm pretty sure we will. So with the helmets, Aspect 1.1 as well as Vermilion Stripe 1.0. Then with the weapons, we'll go with the heavies first, where we are going to get the Smolder rocket launcher. Second one, we're going to get the Ruin Wake machine gun, both the Crucible heavies there. We'll go with the special weapon engrams, where we are going to get the Panta Ray, another Crucible weapon there. Then we're going to get an Invective, so we got an exotic already. We haven't even opened any exotic engrams, but we have got an exotic from a legendary. Then we'll go with this, so Down and Doubt hand cannon, and then the Questing Beast primary auto rifle. Then we will go ahead, we'll open the Gauntlet exotic, where we're going to get Don't Touch Me gauntlets for the Hunter. From the body armor, we got the Twilight Garrison. I got that in a video a couple of days back when I opened 5 exotic chest pieces over on the Titan, because I've been trying to get that for so long. So that's absolutely crazy how we ended up getting it. I tried for so long to get it, and then we ended up getting 2 in 1 week. So that's awesome. Then we'll go with a helmet where we're going to get the Acleophage symbiote, very, very useful helmet in year 1, but it got a bit of a nerf in year 2. It's still quite good. People underestimate it, I find. I do still enjoy using it, and I have been using it quite a bit in the Iron Banner. But I do prefer my Knucklehead Radar in general, as it is a very all-round exotic helmet to use for your hunters. Then we're going to get the Truth from the rocket launcher, and you can see there we are right about to hit level 335. So here it is. Let's go ahead and do it and open up the primary, and we are going to get the Bad Juju. Used to be my favorite Crucible gun, but it got a bit of a nerf with the pulse rifle nerf. But it is still a very, very good exotic to have. So here is our level 335 Cryptarch package. Cryptarch packages are pretty terrible now. I remember when they used to give out legendaries, and I did actually get 3 legendary engrams in 1 Crucible package at one point. I really hope Bungie change that and give us legendaries from the Crucible package, or at least a chance to get legendaries. Because getting 2 blues, and sometimes you even just get 1 blue after getting it all the way up to 335, is a bit of a disappointment. But I would definitely say that the loot that we got in this video was not a disappointment at all. So let's take a look at the loot that we got in a little bit more detail. So the blues were a cloak at 266, and I generally do not remember what the other blue is. A primary 265 scout rifle, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. And we will start with the chest. So we got the Twilight Garrison. Cannot believe we ended up getting that. Tried for so long to get it, and we've ended up getting 2 in a single week. So the upgrades on this: press circle twice while airborne to evade. Really, really fun. I absolutely love using that. I've infused mine up to 320 already, and this one obviously dropping at 310 because we are over 311 light. The other upgrades on this: increase recovery for 5 seconds after taking arc splash damage, and carry more ammo for special weapons. This also dropped with 73 discipline and 76 strength. Then the legendary chest, we got Vermilion Stripe 1.0, 63 intellect, 60 discipline, increased amount of scout rifle ammo, and reduced incoming solar burn damage. And then the other Vermilion Stripe, 68 intellect and 60 strength, increased amount of auto rifle, and reduced incoming arc burn damage. The Gauntlets, we only had 1 of these, and that was the exotic, so don't touch me's. 79 strength, taking damage from melee attack makes you briefly invisible, increased melee attack speed and increased reload speed with auto rifles. Helmets, so we had 2 legendaries as well as an exotic. So the first one, Asteroid 1.0, 50 intellect and 49 discipline, more super energy from non-guardian kills, and replenish health whenever you pick up an orb. Those are actually really good upgrades to get on your helmets, but obviously it is very low light. And we are about to get up to 335 for the light level in a few weeks, so probably won't keep that, although the upgrades on that are extremely good ones to get. Then the Vermilion Stripe 1.0, 45 discipline and 45 strength, gain bonus super energy from melee kills on minions of the darkness, and gain bonus melee energy on orb pickup. These are actually really bad upgrades to get. These are probably the best ones, and these are probably near the worst ones you could get. But anyway, the exotic, we've got the Acleophage Symbiote, 89 intellect, Golden Gun gains 1 additional shot, more super energy from non-guardian kills, and bonus grenade energy upon all pickups. Like I said before, I do still really like this helmet. People do underestimate it, I find, because you do need to fire all 4 shots pretty quickly. But if you pop it at the right time, especially during this Iron Banner, if you pop it right as there's a bunch of enemies taking B from you, you can easily get, you know, your quads and stuff like that. So it is still a very, very nice exotic to use, although I do prefer to use the Knucklehead Radar as it is more of an all-round exotic. So then with the Heavies, we got 2 legendaries and an exotic again. So the Ruin Wake machine gun, the weapon handles and reloads faster when the wielder is the last living player on their fire team, and the weapon gains a boost to range and handling when your health is low. These are pretty bad upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and just dismantle this. And then the Smolder, rockets from this weapon will detonate early based on proximity to targets. Brilliant. And the weapon gains increased reload speed and handling when 2 or more enemies are in close proximity. The rockets detonating early is a really good upgrade to get on your rocket launcher. That second one, not so much. So it is letting it down a little bit, but maybe we could try it out and see what it is like. And then we got the Truth rocket launcher from the exotic. So rounds fired from this weapon seek their targets aggressively, and then rockets fired from the weapon will detonate early based on proximity to targets again. So that was what we got in the Heavies. Let's take a look at what we got from the specials. So we got the Panther Ray fusion rifle. Aiming the weapon increases its effective range, and the weapon gains better target acquisition. Might mess around with that. Those are actually decent upgrades. And fusion rifles are actually quite fun, although they aren't currently in the best state. And then we also got the Invective Shotgun. This was from the other legendary engram that we had that was a special, so that's awesome. We did get a exotic from a legendary, but the upgrades on this, obviously the weapon regenerates ammo over time, and the last round in the magazine deals bonus damage. Very, very good exotic to use. We also got the Down and Doubt from one of the primary legendary engrams, so improved accuracy while airborne and quick unassisted kills with the weapon, reduced grenade and melee cooldown. These are terrible upgrades that can go ahead and be dismantled straight away. And then we also got the Questing Beast auto rifle. The weapon gains increased reload speed and handling when 2 or more enemies are in close proximity, and when zoomed the weapon fires slower but causes additional damage. I love that second perk so much, so we will test that out and see what it performs like. And finally, the Bad Juju pulse rifle from our exotic primary engram. After each kill the weapon will reload instantly and increase damage for a short time. Kills will help charge your super, and the weapon has bonus accuracy whilst firing from the hip. So that was everything we got. I'm actually really happy with some of the stuff we got, especially I find it so funny how we tried for so long getting the Twilight Garrison and then we ended up getting 2 in a single week. So that was level 335 on the Cryptarch. Not like level 335 just quite yet, but we'll go ahead and take a look at that before I do the end of the video. So level 335 there. Really happy about that. Took a long time to grind in order to make this video, so likes are very much appreciated. But that is going to bring us to the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like, because it really does help me out. Subscribe if you're new around here, as I do upload daily Destiny videos. Don't take this one too seriously, guys. It is April Fool's Day. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.